Hi everyone, I hope you are well. I am going to do a video that is incorporating some very basic strength exercises that can be done at home. I know you've all probably gone, stop barking on about strength, but it's so important that we strengthen our bones and our muscles for longevity, bone density. So these can be done at home with some very light weights. If you haven't got light weights, use tins. As you get stronger, you may want to increase the weights, but just doing these as repetitions is really good. So I'm going to do between 12 and 16 repetitions of every exercise that I do. But before we start, we're going to do a little warm up because most of the exercises are to do with our upper body here. But we will do some squats with the weights as part of our warm-up. Okay, so all we're going to do to start with is give our shoulders a nice roll. Well done. And then we're going to do some nice side bends, just warming up those muscles that we're going to be using. Keep those knees nice and soft. So when we're doing these exercises, it's important that we do nice strengthening through the core and that we also breathe as well. Fantastic. So let's just do some nice hip circles. Well done. One way and then the other. Good. Fantastic. Now all we're going to do now is do some nice long arms. So we're doing those scissor arms. We're going to do about 10 of these on each arm. So nicely relaxed into that shoulder. Well done. And then we're going to bring those arms back down. You know, my counting's rubbish, don't you? Okay, and now we're going to do some foot pedals, just working into those foot pedals, lifting up those heels, making sure that we're not switching, that we're lengthening up nice and tall. Well done. So it's only a little warm-up, guys, but we're just going to start adding. Okay, and then all I'd like you to do now is just let those arms go a little bit. So if you feel tight through the back, just relax those shoulders and just gradually increase how much you go. So 4 more each side. Well done. Keep those knees nice and soft. Well done. And then we're going to come back to stand in the middle. So first exercise, as I said, we're going to strengthen a little bit into the legs. So we're going to use the weights, but you don't have to because we're going to go into the squat. So if you feel you're not ready to pick up the weight yet, that's fine. I'm going to pick up some threes just for the purpose of this exercise, not too heavy, but just working on strengthening. We want to fatigue those muscles a little bit, so we have to work a little bit hard with weights. Okay, so all we're doing is you've got keep the arms down by your sides, keep your feet hip width apart and try and put your weight back into your heels. And we're just going to sit down, keeping that heart to the sky and stand up. We're going to do 12 of these. 2. So some of you may not get that deep, that's fine. You can just come down to here, but just make sure you're pushing the weight into the heels. That's 4. Squeeze. 5. Keep breathing, exhale as you push. Keep those shoulders away from our ears. Keep our shoulders back. Well done, we've got 6 more. 5. Well done. Squeeze those bottom muscles as you stand. 4. 3. 2. And then 1. Well done. Give those shoulders a roll. Hopefully those weights are feeling okay. Right, we're going to do some what's called bicep curls now. So this is this muscle here. We're going to work into these muscles. So you can either keep them where your fingers are facing in towards your thighs, or you can turn your palms into this position. Just make sure your posture is switched on. So your tummy muscles are tight, your shoulders are down and back, and your knees are soft. Now, if you've got heavier weights, you can do singles like this, or you can do doubles. So we're going to draw up. I'm going to do 6 with my palms facing forwards. 4. Keeping those elbows fixed into your side. So we don't want to swing the arms. We want to keep them nice and strong and just bend the elbow and bring the weight towards our shoulder. Good. I'm going to do now 6 this way, which is called a little bit more of a hammer curl. Some people, if they have a little clicky elbow, might find this one easier. Well done. Still not swinging that elbow, almost fixing it into my side. We've got 3, 2, and then 1. Well done. Give them shoulders a little bit of a shake. If you need to put the weights down a second, put the weights down a second. Okay. Now we're going to go into what's called a side raise, which is working the top of our shoulders. So like we did with a bicep curl, we're going to do some exercises here. So we're going to do singles, but if you have got very light weights, you are welcome to do doubles. I'm going to do 12, but we're going to bend at the elbow. And if you can see, my elbow is staying at the side and I'm lifting it so it's no higher than my actual shoulder. My wrist is the same height as my elbow, and then I'm going to bring it back down. So I'm doing 12 on this side. So real focus on that core as well. 4. Nice and slowly. 5. 6. Well done. 7. 8. 9. If you get tired, don't worry, you can stop. 10. 11. And 12. Let that elbow come down, and then you're going to switch sides. So fix that elbow, soft knees, core switched on, nice and tall, imagining you're lengthening the body to the sky. Don't forget to breathe and keeping that body nice and tall. Well done. So don't forget, it doesn't lift higher than that shoulder. 6 more. Keep going, guys. These are looking really good. 5. Well done. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bringing that arm down. Well done. Again, give those shoulders a bit of a shake out. Okay, we're now going to come into a front raise. So you're bringing your weights now in front of you. So this is working more of the muscle in the front of the body here. So we're keeping the shoulders so we've got the strength. So we're bringing our arm up, again, no higher than the shoulder, and down. We're going to alternate on here and just do 12 in fact, we'll do 16 in total. 2. 3. Keep the arms straight, core switched on. 4. You can also do these exercises sitting, as long as you're not slouching and you're keeping your back nice and strong. Kind of lost count. I'm going to go 7. 8. Well done. 9. Brilliant. 10. Well done. 11. 12. So we're going to go to 16 of these. Keep that tummy tight. 13. 14. 15. And 16. Brilliant. Okay, let's just march out on the spot here. Let's get those legs working. Okay, we're going to do 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's go. 30 seconds of marching, holding your weights, just keeping that core strong. So getting that strength now into the legs. As we add weights, we can increase the strength in our legs as well. Well done. You've got 10 seconds left. And then we're going to stop. Don't have to march as quick. It's absolutely fine. Well done. We're going 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Pop one of your weights on the floor. Take hold of your other weight in your hands. Okay, this is called a woodchopper. It's a bit like another way to explain it is like a little golfer's swing from hip to shoulder. So stand with your feet hip width apart. Take your weight down by your side. You're then going to take that weight, turn the foot that it's on, and almost as though you're throwing it over the shoulder and rotating. So you'll see now that I'm now going to turn my heel, my knee, and my toe. So it's a really nice rotational move, getting the whole upper body working. So we're actually working into all those muscles because we're turning the body, rotating the movement. Well done. Keep going. You've got 6 more on this side. Brilliant. Fantastic. 4, 3, 2, keep breathing guys, stand tall, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, give those shoulders a roll. We're going to reset and start the other side. So from the other hip, we're going to come across now and rotate. You might find that one side is easier to rotate than the other. If this video is going too fast for you, when you play it, you will be able to slow it down. I will sound like an alien, not that I don't anyway, but you can slow the video down. Okay, well done. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, watch that golfer's swing, 2, and the leg coming round, and 1. Well done. Okay, just take a second, roll those shoulders back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down onto the floor into our 4-point kneeling position. So for those who know the Pilates position, this is making sure we have a really strong back, strong core, our knees are under our hips, and that we're aligned. So I'm going to come down onto the floor into 4-point kneeling. Depending on what weights you've got, if you've got weights that are square, that's great because you can balance on them. If they are round weights, you will find that trickier. So take one weight away and put that other hand on the floor. Okay, so I've got square weights, so I'm going to hold both weights. So we're going to do something where we work into the back a little bit more. So I want you to stay nice and strong through the core, the shoulders stay set, and you're going to pull your elbow back as though you're pulling your arm and your wrist towards your hip. Now you're going to feel this in your shoulder blade. We're going to do 12, up to 12 of these. 3, 4, 5. Keep that tummy switched on. Don't forget to breathe. 6, 7. Now make sure that you're pulling it towards your hip, not towards your armpit. Because if you come towards your armpit, you're not pulling into the right muscles in your back. Well done. 3, 2, and 1. Really good. Just come off a second, give your hands a bit of a shake. Roll the shoulders away. And then we're going to start on the other side. Okay, so from here, we pull back. We pull back. Don't forget, we core switched on. Strong, straight, long back. And then pulling that weight back to our hip with a bent elbow staying close to the body. 5, 6, 7, keep that core strong. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Brilliant. Okay, we're now going to come up into a kneeling position. Now, if this is an uncomfortable position, you're going to go back down to figure up to 4. I'm going to show you this position first, but if you want to wait, you can stay with me. So you're going to keep your weight now with a straight arm. You're going to take that arm straight back from the hip, straight back. We can also do this in a kneeling tall position to take the pressure off the shoulders. I'm going to come to this position here. So tummy tight, nice and tall. We take it back. These are our bingo bashers, but just make sure that you're not arching into the spine. If you are, drop to that other position and take your arm back from this position. So I'm doing a single arm. 4, 5, 6. Well done. 7, 8, 9. Well done. 10, 11, and 12. Well done. And onto the other side. We go 12, 11, 10, 9. I'm good at counting backwards today, aren't I? 8. There's still time to get it wrong. Keep strong in the core. 7, 6. Don't rotate the body. You're taking the shoulder, the arm back so it works into the tricep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, pop those weights down. And we're just going to sit back onto our knees. Well, just about take those weights out. So we're going to sit back onto our knees if we can and stretch our arms forwards. Well done. And then you're going to walk your arms forwards now. So you're going to push your bum up and walk your arms forwards and try and get your head down below your shoulders. So these are going to really stretch into those shoulders. If you find this is tight, just bring your arms in a little bit bent and just try and get your head onto the floor as close as you can. You may find it's too much of a stretch, so just use your elbows and hold on to there, but we're trying to stretch into those shoulders. Well done. If you're struggling with this, you're going to come up into this position and just pull your arm across. Fantastic. And the other side, stretching onto the other side. Really good. And then we're going to tuck under our toes. We're going to come up to a standing position. When you're ready, well done. Roll those shoulders back for me. Take your hands behind your back and stretch into your chest. Push your hands forwards. Well done. Take a nice deep breath, guys. Breathing in, one sweep. And blow the air away. Well done, guys. So that was a really sort of easy weights exercises. Slow me down on the video if you need to. But well done. I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.